Yes, the key to social life is family, and those who participate in that activity find joy, and those who do not find joy in misery. I have come to realize that the seed of misery is sowed by a man whom has impregnated a woman. That's very out there, but the seed represents potential. And we don't know what was going on in the mental state of the man, and nor what was going on in the mental state of the woman. So as that child, as that seed evolve, that sperm evolve and then comes out into the world and must be aware of his or her potential. And once he or she becomes aware of his or her potential, then they cultivate that potential. And then therefore, that's success. But this disturbances, and that one has to deal with some deal with on a daily basis for those who are in misery. The spiritual hunger, which one is also called a thirsting. One wants to be delivered from cruelty, and those who have and are and have been denied the things of the world that that has been created in this creation. There was a group of people that were charged with being inferior. There was a group of people who were charged with being immoral and couldn't understand why. Then there are those who are charged with being negligent. Well, we have to deal with the spiritual and social issues. Anything that remains in its natural form and natural state is spiritual. A person will never change if he or she doesn't see an issue with their actions. So if you want to just address the spiritual issues without the social issues, then there is a problem. So the spiritual issues and the spiritual issues must merge. They are one. Social science and spiritual sciences. There was a story of what is called a wise man who questioned the theology of religious leaders. He charged them with being negligent. And this happened to do with rulers or leaders in business and education, government, and community. Charged with being negligent, denying the people the things of the abundance of this creation. Then there were a group of people who understood that and said freedom of religion, freedom of press, freedom from fear, and freedom from want. not being denied the things of what has been created in this abundance world. So we must understand this, that there is that one's social interest, when it comes to one's intelligence, must work with one's spiritual interest and one's intelligence. And we must use that which is required upon us without excuse, is to use our intelligence. So any religious book should come about, it should be to reawaken, if it has been asleep, one's intellect. Because when knowledge is applied, it becomes intelligence. Any institution, church, mosque, synagogue, what have you, any other religious teachings, more science, Islam, Judaism, Christianity, any leadership, government, business, education, community must address the social issues and the spiritual issues, the social science and the spiritual science. To neglect one is to be charged with being negligent. And for the most part, people are responding due to the extent and the injury that has been done to his or her humanity. And they are, responding to the spirit of apathy. Apathy. Yes, because one's true potential, purpose is to reach one's true potential, is become aware of the, and once one become aware, you cultivate that awareness, and then you ascend. You rise above. And you don't reflect carelessness nor callousness. You move from sympathy to empathy. So, yes, one must do his best to understand the importance of addressing social and spiritual issues, because I always say that we must cultivate the mandate is to cultivate the potential of knowledge that is in us all, and under the maturation process of understanding, tolerance, temperance / temperament, confidence, and respect, of which the manner and way in which I am communicating is the second one. Is readdressing social diversity. It's moving from a persecuted minority to privileged majority. Because when inspiration comes down, one's aspiration goes up. It is the aspirations and and addressing one's social and spiritual issues and the right for self-determination. Until next time, talk to you.